Hi everybody, welcome to another video. So today I was about to actually fill in my budget workbook and I wrote everything on a notebook because I thought to myself, I'm going to record this video and I just have been procrastinating. So as I was about to fill in the workbook, I was like, no, let me just turn on the camera and start recording. So I really hope that you guys are going to enjoy this video and we can actually do this reset together. We are basically resetting for the coming week. So I'm going to be doing budgeting, a debt reset, and also a weekly plan goals reset using my Notion. So let's start with the budget. So for the first week income, so week number 1 over here, as you can see, it's written week 1 income, week 2 income. Basically, how much are you budgeting to work with for the week? So you can put that, or you don't have to. If it's not something that you're like sure of, you can just start putting bills and budgeting bills and not budget like a certain amount of income that you're going to use for this specific week. So what I'm going to do is first start by putting the date. So the first week for my income is the end of the month, the last day or the first day of the month. Since it was January, it's a bit hard. So I'm going to put 30 to the 5th. That was like the first week for me. And for the budgeted income, I didn't really have a budgeted income, so I'm going to leave that space open. But if you knew that this week I just want to spend 10,000 from my income or whatever, then you can put it there and then you write down how much you actually spent on the budgeted income compared to what you had budgeted. So I'm going to start by putting the bills for the first week. So for me, it was Canva. And then it was wills, and then my retirement annuity, life cover, life insurance, Disney Plus, savings, medical aid, Apple storage and stuff, business expenses, and also electricity, so power. All right, so these are the bills we've been working with for the first week. So when are they due? So most of these bills on the first week are usually fixed bills, which means they don't really change. So I'm going to put the date, so second, because obviously the first was a holiday. Disney Plus also went out on the second. I also put the savings on the second. Medical aid also second. Apple was the third, third and third. Okay, so how much did we plan to spend on each bill? So the budget for Canva was 240. The budget for the wills was 370. I don't know why my pen is acting up. The budget for the retirement is 1,500 Rand a month. Life insurance 2,470. I need a new pen. Let me see if this one will be okay. Okay, let's use this one over here. For Disney Plus, 159. For savings, 1,000. For medical aid was 3,373. It has gone up. Everything has just gone up. 200 Rand for Apple. Business expense, 7,000. And then power is 400. How much did we actually end up spending compared to how much we budgeted? So Canva luckily was a little bit low, so it's not that low, but that's still something. Wills stayed the same. Obviously it's a fixed bill. Retirement is a fixed one. Life insurance is fixed. Disney Plus is fixed. Savings, we did put 1,000 away. Medical aid is also a fixed bill. Apple is also a fixed bill. Business was 7,000. Well, I rounded up. It was like 6,900 and some change. And then electricity, I usually put in 400 Rand at the beginning of the month, and then I take it from there. Okay, so that is week 1 of the month, of the year even. Week 2 of the month for me was from the 6th to the 12th. Now, I hope you hear me when I'm saying week 2 for me, week 1 for me. If you get paid on the 15th, that means your week 1 will start on the 15th, on your pay week. That's week 1. That's when most of your bills will come out. So you're not going to budget from the first day of the month because it wouldn't make sense with your budget. Okay, so budget when you get paid. If you get paid on the 25th, that's your first week of your budget. Okay, so what we had planned for week 2 was to pay Scala school fees. So I'm just going to put Scala. We also wanted to, I wanted to get my hair done, and obviously we all know bank charges come off that week if you already have crammed my budget. We also wanted to, eat out before Scala goes back to school, but we're still doing the Daniel fast, so we eat out, but we eat like veggies. And Adobe and laundry, and then food. Okay, so how much did we actually spend on this, and is there anything that has a fixed date on it? So for example, Scala school fees here there is no actual date on there unless I have booked an appointment like months ago or even weeks ago, then I will know. I ended up going, let me see, let's open up my Notion, which I'm still going to show you guys my Notion. I ended up going on the Thursday. I didn't even put it there, but I ended up going on the Thursday. So I'm going to put here that it was the 9th. Oh my gosh, the 9th. Bank charges, they came out on the 11th. We went eating out. When did school open? School opened this week, eh? So that means we might have went on that Sunday, the 12th. And then Scala school fees, I ended up paying it on the 8th. Petrol, I can't remember when I put petrol, it was a random day. Adobe ended up coming out on the 10th, which is very weird. Laundry, I got it done on the 9th, and then food shopping was done on the 12th. Okay, and then how much did we budget? So for Scala, we were hoping to pay 10,000. And for my hair, I budgeted 700 Rand. For the bank charges, 560. Eating out, we had budgeted 400 Rand. Petrol, 300 Rand. Adobe, 1,300. Laundry, I budgeted 450. And food, we budgeted 1,000. And how much we actually ended up spending for Scala, we've only been able to put in 5,050. There's so much payments to be done. We had to make a few adjustments here and there, but this is still progress. I'm someone who doesn't celebrate my wins or something small that has been that is like a step towards the goal. So I need to celebrate that we've put in 5,000. So it's okay. We still just need to put in another 5,000. So hopefully this coming week. Here I ended up spending 800 Rand on hair, and charges was the 560. Eating out, we ended up spending 500 Rand. Everything is rounded up, so it's probably like 487 Rand or whatever, but I just round up. Petrol was 300. Adobe was 1271. Laundry was 408. And food, we spent like 880, something like that. Okay, so that was week 2. Week 3 is the week we are currently coming out of. Since today is the 19th, I am on week 4. So this one is the one that we're going to be budgeting for. But let's have a look at how much we spent last week, which was week 3 for me for the month. And that's the week of the 13th to the 19th. So today. So the bills that we're expecting for week 3 was FedEx. So we had our saving challenges arrive, or the binders, so that we can start restocking. So we have to pay for customs and stuff. That's another thing you need to know about having a business, and that's another video that I'm going to be recording soon. So I just uploaded the how to edit videos if you have a YouTube channel or trying to change long videos and make them into short videos. So I just uploaded that on the Cornerstone Club. If you would like to join it, you just click the join button below. And the next video is talking about all the actual costs you need to know about a business. What do you actually spend your money on, so that you can start preparing if you're trying to open up your own business or a side hustle. So another spending for last month was last week. Last week was purchasing Skylar's uniform. We also ate out. Yeah, that's okay though, but I will touch on that shortly. And Shopify. So Shopify is one of the biggest expenses in January, because I pay for Shopify for the entire year, the annual payment, which is very high. There's also still monthly payments, but I pay for the annual, to have actually Shopify hosting your shop. You pay for that. It's $25. But you can pay for the entire year. Then you're not paying $25 every single month, which can really accumulate to being too much. So I pay for the whole year, and then I also pay for every time there's an order come through. I pay a 2% per order every month. So I just didn't want to have that cost plus, the Shopify cost. And then food, so lunch and stuff that we have to buy for Skylar. We also had gap cover coming out on the 15th, and we also did put petrol. So all of this, the one that I'm really sure of, I know that we bought food out. So we had pizza, basically, was last night here at home. We also paid for Shopify yesterday. No, it was the 17th. It wasn't yesterday, it was Friday. And then we also had gap cover coming out on the 15th. And yeah, that is all the dates I am aware of. And then how much we had budgeted. So for FedEx, we budgeted 1,400 Rand. Uniform, we budgeted 1,500 Rand. The reason why it's not too high, if it's not too high to some other people, it's because she already has bags, swimming costume, the towel, all of that. She just needed her new dress, because now she went from wearing a PE kit looking thing from grade R to a dress, like an actual grade 1 dress. So that we just bought 4 dresses, and then the Monday one will have to be washed ready for Friday. So yeah, that's how we did it. Eating out, so we used eBucks, and that's why I said as much as we ate out, which it's a cost because I'm on a no-buy challenge, but we actually used eBucks. Shopify, we had budgeted 6,500 Rand. Food, another 1,000 on food that we budgeted. And gap cover, I budgeted 500 Rand. And petrol, 300 Rand. So what we ended up spending, FedEx was 1,516. 1,516 for FedEx. For uniform, we ended up spending 1,330. We didn't spend anything here because obviously it was eBucks, but we did spend eBucks. So my eBucks obviously have gone down, which is fine. We'll just accumulate them. For Shopify, we ended up paying 6,810 Rand. Well, it was 6,809 Rand and 70 something cents, but you know what I mean. I'll just round it up. Food, we ended up spending 880 as well. I'm just going to say it was around there, which is so similar to last week. And What else did we spend money on? Okay, and the next one, obviously gap cover, which is 523 now. It's gone up really high, very high actually. And then petrol, the 300 rand. Okay, that's how much we spent last week, the week before, the first week of January. And now let's actually have a look at what we are expected to spend money on for this coming week. So this coming week's date will start on the 20th up until the 26th. Yeah, 26th. And what we are budgeting for, the bills that we are expecting is teller. We are also expecting laundry, just because we need to get some laundry done. Facebook. Also the loan. Hopefully Facebook will give me that grace. Not Facebook, man. Hopefully F&B will give me that grace thing that they usually do in January. I don't know if they still do that. Just because I didn't have a loan last year. So credit cards. I want to pay for that. Car insurance. I'm just going to put car. And Wi-Fi. And food. So these are this week's bills, how much we are actually budgeting for each bill. So this one here is 355. Laundry, I'm going to budget 350. It's not a lot. Facebook 210. Loan 9663. Credit cards, I'll just put 1,000 on each, which we're still going to go through shortly. Car insurance is 1192. Wi-Fi is 400, so it's 399. And then food, I'm going to budget around 800 because it looks like it's the theme. And that is it on our budget for the month. The calendar, I will just have a look at it later and fill in whatever I need to fill in. I do want to start putting stickers when I do my calendar. I know I haven't done that in a while, but I want to do that, and I'll probably do that on the next video with you guys if you would like to see, or I can just do it off camera. Okay, so now I want to show you guys this debt bundle, which I'm sure most of you all have seen it if you follow me on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, yeah, check me out on Instagram. Sometimes I post daily stories and stuff. So this is the dates bundle. As you can see, I've punched holes on it because I'm going to put it on my binder. I don't know if I should sell a physical copy. I don't have enough binders to do that, but comment down below if you wouldn't mind a physical one. I just don't know how much will I cost it. I'll have to see how much do I need to print, because I need to get enough ink, papers, and all of that. So I think I've got like 4 extra binders that we're not going to use, the clear binders. So I could probably list the 4 if someone is interested. But anyways, this is how it looks. So it has more about why paying off debt is beneficial for you, for your life, and then obviously it wants you to put your name over there. So I'm going to put my name. Should I use a green pen or the blue one is fine? Here we go. Here we go. And then I get all crazy. Okay, so I'm going to put Nomazdiary. So I've just put my name over there. And then the first page that comes up is your debt picture. So basically writing down your exact debt. Now, before I go deep into this, if you do buy your debt bundle, I'll have it as the first link below, and also you're going to get a discount code to get 10% off. Just put Norma's YouTube on all capitals if you want to buy your debt bundle, and also you get like a free seat on the webinar that I'm going to be hosting this coming Friday, the 24th, which is basically how to tackle your debt webinar. And hopefully we're going to get like 50 people, but I don't want to go more than that. So the first 50 people basically will be able to join the Debt Attack webinar for 2025. Okay, so when you get to your debt picture, you're going to put all your debts. So over here, you're going to list down all your debts. And as you can see over here, I put my F&B loan, and then I put the balance so far, the interest rate, the minimum payments, the due date, and what priority is it. So for me, it's priority 1. I didn't even have to list out all my debts to think about it. So then there is a net bank and a F&B credit card that I'm trying to pay off. Net bank balance is 16,000 and F&B credit card is 20,000. And then the interest and stuff, I'm still going to fill it in, but I already know that the priority for this net bank is number 3 and F&B is number 2. So that's my debt picture. So if you have more debts, obviously you're just going to list all of them down, because the next page is then going to ask you to prioritize your top 5 debts. So once you've wrote down your high priority debts, whatever it is. So for me, I only have 3 right now. So obviously the top 5 is just this 3. So now I'm going to move on to the debt monthly tracker section. And the debts that I'm going to put over here, or I'm going to track it every single month what the balance is. So debt number 1 for me is obviously the F&B loan. Debt number 2 is the F&B credit card. Debt number 3 for me is net bank credit card. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because I just have 3, I'm going to write here at the end total. So I can also track my total every single month. So I've put total, but if you have 5 debts, don't worry about the total. It doesn't even matter, because you already have the total as well over here on the debt picture. So now the balance for January, when January obviously started, or currently, we have the personal loan, which let me just check to get the exact number, which I really think it's 287414 last I checked, but I'm just going to check on my phone quickly. 278. Why was I saying 287? Did I say 287? Is it 287? It's actually 278. Okay, F&B loan is 278414. So I already checked that. F&B credit card, it is 20. Net bank credit card is 16. Okay, so this is all of my debts balance currently in January. So 278414 plus 20 plus 16, 314414 is my actual total debt. 314414. Okay, so then next month I'm gonna come back and update you guys how is everything looking in February, and then in March, and in April, and the goal is to see the numbers go down. Okay, so now let's move on to the next one. So this one is a credit score tracker. So for January, I'm going to put down what is my current credit score, which I think it's 661. Let me just check again. I did take a screenshot for it. My goal for my credit score is to get to around 740. Yeah, so it's 661 currently. I don't know if you want me to show you, but I'll do that. So I took this from Clear Score. So this is my current score, and as you can see, I'm close to reaching the target over there. All I have to do is just keep paying my debt properly. So I'm gonna write here 6, 6, and then 1. And over here on top, it says each month write in your score and color in the section with red, yellow or green to track your progress. So currently I'm close to the 700 mark, so I'm going to color it green. If it does drop to 620 or something like that, I'll start coloring it orange. So I'm going to color in green, but I never want to color in red. And if you are on red when you're doing your credit score, please don't be stressed or whatever. You just know that you have to work towards getting into green. So I've got these pencil crayons. What do you guys call them? Coloring pencil or whatever. And I'm just gonna color it in. Should I go this way or this way? Okay, done. I'm not the best in coloring, and Scarlett did offer to color in for me. But that's my credit score and it looks good to me. I'm happy with the 661. I do want it to keep growing. Then we've got another tracker which is called Reaching for the Stars. So you're going to put your debt title over here. So for me, the one that I am tracking right now is specifically the F&B loan. You can track all of them if you want to, but this one is specifically for F&B loan. Total debt that I am paying off, so obviously we started on 300,000. And what does 1 star equal? So if I take the total debt and I divide it by the 100 total, it is 3,000 Rand. So if I go 300,000 divided by 100 stars, it's 3,000 Rand. So here I'm now going to put 3,000 Rands. Okay, and then I'm going to color in, so if I go, I have 300,000 minus the current balance. So when you do this, you are minusing the current balance. Please don't just minus how much you have paid, because remember there's interest and other payments as well. So minus 278,414, which equals 21,586. Wow, I've actually done quite well-ish. So this is how much I've paid on my debt, because if I take the amounts that I started on and I minus the current balance on my app, I've paid 21,586 towards this debt. Now I'm going to divide this by 3,000 to see how many stars I can color in. So divide 3,000. That means I can color in 7 stars, because 7.1, obviously you cannot round up to 8. So it's going to be 7 stars that we're going to color in. So I'm going to grab the orange pen now and I'm going to color in the 7 stars. This video is going to be quite long. I hope you guys are okay with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put a mark over there. And number 7. For the webinar, if you guys are going to be part of it, obviously if you purchase this, you will. Please make sure you have these printed out and ready, and then we can do everything together and touch base on, things together. Okay, so these are my stars colored in. Again, if I'm looking at the balance of 278,000, I feel like going into the ocean and just drowning myself. It's too hectic. But if I look at the little wins, each star equals a little win. If I look at that, then obviously my perspective changes, my mindset changes. I feel proud of myself that I am going towards, paying off this debt. Yes, I've got a lot to go, but I'm still proud of myself and I'm still grateful for that. So this just helps and makes it more fun. I even wrote a little passage over here saying visual debt trackers are fun because they make financial progress tangible and rewarding. They boost motivation, turn a serious goal into an engaging activity, and enhanced focus and accountability. Also, involving your family can make the experience more interactive and enjoyable. They also transform your debt repayment into a motivation and a satisfying journey. So I wrote that just to remind you. Then we also have a meal planner, a weekly meal planner. This is good if you're on the no buy challenge with us in the Globe Diaries. Even if you're not in the Globe Diaries, if you are doing the no buy challenge, it is good to plan your meals for the week so that you can have a look and see what you have in your pantry, and then use that before you go shopping to try and save money, or plan your grocery list before going to the shop so that you know exactly what you need to get or buy online or whatever works for you. I usually give my clients, my one-on-one clients, advice that if you don't want to use cash, then have a different account where you transfer grocery shopping money to your time bank, or a different account from the one that you get paid in, so that you're not swiping money for a separate debit order or things like that. So I don't have our meal plan done. I still need to sit down with my husband KB and sort things out. But I really know that meal one is always coffee, because we don't really eat in the morning. We do fasting, intermittent fasting. So coffee, and meal two will be a tomato soup. I'm still on the Daniel fast, so we're still eating just veggies. And then meal three for today, so this is Sunday, by the way, this is today. Meal three for today, I know it's going to be yesterday's pizza. We had vegetarian pizza, of course. We had quite a lot of pizza because we bought this combo deal and it was too much for us. So I know we're going to have overnight pizza, or leftover pizza, whatever you want to call it. So I already know I don't need to buy anything for here. I've got the tomato soup at home. I've got the pizza, obviously coffee. I've already had my cup of coffee, as you can see. So I'm good for now. And then tomorrow, again, meal one is usually coffee, and we are going to plan our meals. I think tomorrow I'm going to have, so obviously coffee, and I'm going to have an avo toast. So I know I'm going to have avo toast. I don't know what I'm going to have for meal three. I think I might end up having a pumpkin soup. I think so, but we will chat with KB. But I know that I don't have avo. So now on the shopping list, I'm going to add avocado and sourdough bread, because I know I need that. Okay, and then you just keep planning your meals like that and see what you have, what you need, and then do your budget, looking online how much it all costs, and then you're going to write your total cost over here and try your best to stick to that amount when you go to the shop to buy your food. Okay, so that's the weekly planning. Then there is a debt progress tracker. So over here you're going to put the months. So if you start now, it's going to be nice to start like in January and start tracking your debt, and then put the amount you currently owe. So we currently owe 300,000. So we are in January, we are on this point. When we get to 250,000, the point will obviously drop. Maybe it will be March, I don't know. That's when it will drop to that point over here. But I will keep you on track as well on that. So I'm going to actually put this over here, because right now this is where we're currently sitting. We haven't got to 250,000 as yet. We're on 278,000. So we'll see how long will that take? Gosh. And then we've got paying off your car. So if you are trying to pay off your car, there's also a car tracker. I have paid off my car, so I'm not going to worry about this. But also, if maybe you're saving for a car, you can also use it. Or car maintenance, you can also use this tracker. It's quite cool. It's got car keys and stuff. I actually am proud of my car tracker. Then you've got a home loan tracker if you're trying to pay off your home, or you're trying to save for a home, whatever. Maybe you want to save 100,000 before you actually go get a home loan. You can also do that for yourself, which is probably something that people want to do. And then you've got a monthly budget over here, so you can use this to create your monthly budget centered around your debt as well. And as you can see, it's got total income, expense, and remaining, and then you work with that, and then you transfer this to your BFF if you want to. So that is a debt bundle, but not only do you get this, you also get the other trackers that I used to sell individually for 45 Rand. And you're going to get all of them included here because they're no longer available on the shop. A lot of people would buy the tracker, like for example, they would buy this tracker alone and expect more than what they bought. So I've just removed it so that I can stop the confusion. And now I have an actual debt bundle that has all the trackers, and as well as this actual bundle, but also the webinar. So if you buy it this week, you're going to be part of the live webinar. But if you buy it after Friday, you're going to have the webinar available for you. It won't be live, it will just be a replay. I will send it through to anyone who buys the bundle as well afterwards. Okay, I really hope you enjoyed the finance side of things. Now we're going to move on to actually planning for the week, and then we are going to be done. Right, so now you're just above me, and I cannot have the camera above me like this, so I'm going to record the screen. I think that would be the best option. What is going on with my Wi-Fi? My Wi-Fi disconnected me. Okay, we are back online. All right, so let me share the screen. Okay, so I'm gonna stop recording with the camera because you should be seeing the screen now. So I'm gonna stop here. Lovely, so I hope you guys can see everything. So we are in my monthly calendar. I can't even see myself. So I really hope that I am in good focus. And we are done with this week. We are now moving on to this week over here. I've got my planner over here, my work planner that I write most of my to-dos for the week. This is how it looks, and it's like got times and everything, because I have to time block in order for me to, stay up to date with things I need to get done. So what I'm going to do first is have a look at week 2. So I wanted to upload daily YouTube shorts. I did not get to do that, but I did upload like 3. I think I just want to try and upload even 5 times. So I feel like daily YouTube shorts is setting myself up for failure. I'm gonna change that to more 5 times a week on YouTube. Unbraid my hair, I did. Contact clients, I did. And to anyone who I contacted last week Thursday, it was nice to talk to you guys. So hope you guys enjoy the call, and I'm looking forward to meeting some of you this week, which we're still going to put them on the calendar. Make nails appointments, I did not. So let's have a look at week 3. So week 3's theme is going to be, let me just move this microphone over here. Week 3's theme is going to be last week of the Daniel fast. So I have to give it my all, even though I feel like I have been. What is my top 3 for this week is to start a new weekly routine. I've already got the routine written down, and KB and I have had a look at it, and we like it. Start a new weekly routine, because I was struggling to balance work and work, if that makes sense. I was struggling to balance my social media work and my financial advisor work. I was just like all over the place, and I would feel like my client advisor, financial advisor work is taking over my Nomazdiary work, my social media work, and then I feel like I'm just not happy because of that. But then I enjoy doing both. I just don't have time management and balance, so I've created it. I also want to start a new short series. You're probably like, what does that mean, Norma? So I want to start. Wait, let me just finish typing this. I want to start like a budget series, but for shorts. So I do obviously long form content like today, but then there is the TikTok and Instagram and YouTube shorts that I would like to also prioritize. And I just need to do like a series where, for example, right now, since I'm on a debt-free journey, debt payoff journey, that's a debt attack journey, I want to actually record shorts for it as a series, as daily updates of what I've done today to get me a step closer to paying off my debt. So I want to do that, and I think you guys would actually enjoy that. I also want to go for a walk. I haven't actually gone for a walk in my area like ever. I have this fear that people will look at me and be like, oh, she runs funny, she walks funny, she's fat, or whatever. So I just want to get over that and just go for a walk. Okay, so that's my top 3 done. And then for the week, I obviously have to see my clients. So we've booked Zoom calls, WhatsApp calls, and stuff with them. The clients that I've seen the first time, and we are proceeding to stage number 2 of obviously the financial planning, I add them on WhatsApp, and then that's when we start communicating through WhatsApp more, because I don't want to just add someone on WhatsApp without knowing if we're going to carry on. And actually, I'll be your financial advisor, and I'll handle your policies, and I'll handle your budgeting, and I'll handle your stuff. If you're just wanting to see me just a once off, then Zoom is fine. Also prayer twice a day. We sometimes go up to 3 times a day, but I don't want us to do less than twice a day, which is first thing in the morning and then before 6 p.m. So before dinner. Oh gosh, that was loud. Another one is to prioritize recording content, prioritize content creating, not just consuming. I can get stuck into just watching tons of YouTube videos. But as a YouTuber myself, I also have to create and not only consume. So also Skylar swimming lessons. So Skylar loves swimming, but she's never had swimming lessons, so she's not good at swimming. So obviously for someone who loves swimming, they need to know what to do if they had to be thrown in the pool, or if they had to go off a shallow step and go to the deep end. They need to know what to do to float, to survive. So I've put her in swimming lessons to help her, and hopefully those swimming lessons will then get her to be one of the good swimmers and top swimmers at school. You never know. So Skylar's swimming lessons, she's currently doing 4 a week. So I feel like that's a lot, but it's okay because it's still summer. I think in the next term we're going to reduce it to just 2 a week, but the pool is heated, so I guess we'll see. Wednesday, I want it to be a content creation day. Wednesday, content creation, so for long form content, so for things like this today. Another one is to book clients for week 4 and just be ahead, you know. Nails appointment, I want to make a nails appointment, and also the webinar for the debt-free plan. So if you want to like plan out your debt-free journey for 2025 and you just don't know where to start, then you're going to obviously enjoy this webinar, but you need to have the debt bundle. So by just buying the debt bundle, you get yourself a ticket into the live webinar. And also if you're just needing that guidance of what do I need to do every single week, every single month to help me get a step closer to paying off my debt, even if we don't reach our 100% goal of So my 100% goal is obviously the 300,000. Your 100% goal could be 100,000. Even if you don't reach the 100% goal, you'll be like 90 something. You'll be so close because of the webinars we're going to be doing and the plan and the strategy that you're going to put in place during the webinar. Okay, so that is week 3 planning done. I don't think I have any other planning to do besides the content creation planning. So if I look at my content here, so go live on YouTube, I did that. New reset, okay, I've done that. So when did we have a new year 2025 reset for goals and stuff? I can't even remember. I think it was, I've posted so much content to the point where I don't even know when did I post videos, but I'm gonna have a look here on my YouTube studio. It was 10 days ago, so today is the 19th, so it will be the 9th. Okay, so that's when it went up, and that is completed. So a budget for freedom workshop, so that is I also want to do the live webinar, plan of attack webinar. So that is going to be on Zoom. And, oh, I didn't create that Zoom. Yep. And that is going to be on this Friday, the 24th at 6 p.m. And obviously it's a 6 sit-down video. So that's when I know exactly that it's coming up. I'm also wanting to do a new budget with me series that we spoke about on like a short, on my short platform. So that is going to be TikTok / Insta / YouTube Shorts. Yep, so that is that. And I don't know when I'm gonna start that platform, that series, probably tomorrow. So this over here is not yet started. This over here is not yet started. Yeah, I think that is it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. What I'm going to do now, obviously when I'm done recording, is I'm going to add my clients on this week and the actual plan for the week on my calendar so that I can have that with me. I hope you enjoyed this video and you're planning together with me. And if you have any questions or want to write anything, please comment down below. I really do enjoy your guys' comments. I find them so sweet and such a blessing. I remember I used to pray for to grow my channel, and I was struggling. I was struggling to get like past. I was struggling to even get like. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here because I wanna. Okay, anyways, I was struggling to even get like 1,000 subscribers, and I was like, God, why? I've got like so much good content, so much valuable information to put out there, but I'm just not reaching anyone. And I was praying about it, and you know what? I just realized God actually wanted to give me the best. God didn't want me to get people who are mean, who are following me just to be monitoring spirits. He actually wanted to get some people who care, who want to learn something, and who are kind. And I'm thankful for that, So yeah, I just thought I should show my gratitude and how much I appreciate you guys, and I'm thankful that you guys appreciate me, because I can see with the videos. If you enjoy this type of content, because I can just blab and thank you guys for hours, please give it a like, because that will tell me that this is the type of content you guys want to see, maybe weekly or once a month like this. And comment down below what you would like to see more often. I try and post as much as I can. I think from February I'll start doing Your Budget My Ways. I'll obviously talk to the clients and let them know and get their permission. But for now, I just really hope you're enjoying this content. And if you do need financial advice, financial planning, if you are interested in getting life cover, income protection, disability protection, your retirement annuity, all of that, reach out. I'm not just your financial advisor to just get you a policy, which is obviously good for you and good for your family and the people who depend on you. I'm not just for that. I'm actually to be with you and make sure that you're making good financial decisions and protect your wealth and help you also grow that wealth. So it's not just a typical signing a life cover and then that's it. You never speak to a financial advisor again. You actually have a good relationship. You have me on WhatsApp. You reach out, hey Norma, I'm wanting to spend this. Like I had another client reaching out to me, hey Norma, I just got an apartment and I want to get tenants and this and this. What would you do? Like she's my client. She has a retirement annuity with me, investment with me, and she wanted to know what should she do with her, what financial decisions should she make. I'm not saying I know it all, but it was good to have someone she can talk to about that, because maybe sometimes at home there's no one to talk to about finances and money and things like that. So just know that it's not just about me selling you a policy. Obviously, I'm going to look at your finances and look if you need it, but also it's about actually having a financial coaching person, life coach. I don't know what to call it, but you actually have more than just someone who's going to make you sign a policy and then bye, I'll never see you again. No, I actually be with you on WhatsApp, and you can reach out at any time if you need to contact me. And also for getting paid with things like that, nothing comes out of your pocket unless it's an investment. The first time you invest, there's a 2% that comes out of your pocket as my admin work, but other than that, everything I get paid by Liberty. They just pay me a commission for getting a client on board. And that is it. So just a little FYI about things like that. I don't want you to be skeptical. I'm not that type of person. Thank you guys for watching. I feel like this video is so long. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.